Welcome or welcome back to Awake and Bake, where we get high vibes and talk about the universe. I'm your host, Danny. We're not just talking about the universe today. We are talking about the world of the web, the World Wide Web, if you will. Today's episode is for anybody who, like myself, is chronically online. I made a list of certain things of just what it's like to be a chronically online person. It's very fun over here. That's all I'm going to talk about today. It's going to be a nice, fun, lighthearted episode. First, I need everybody to appreciate my shirt. If you watch The Office, you will understand. Assistant to the regional manager. There's a difference. Anyway, of course, today is another smoke with me, so make sure that you have something to smoke and something to drink. I have my blue water bottle as always so that we stay hydrated, and then I'm smoking this fused, disposable, all-in-one, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I know that this is a hybrid and it's like peach something, but I really forget what the strain is. Let's take a hit and then we'll get into it. I don't know about y'all, but I am a chronically online ass bitch. I have no intentions of stopping. None. I know that there are some cons, right, to being online that much. We're going to get into them. I'm well aware. I have some that I think affect me personally, maybe more than others. Or maybe you have some as well. We'll get into all that. But the pros, the hit of the dopamine or serotonin, or whatever, that happy fucking addiction chemical that it gives me, the joy that it brings me, it outweighs any bad. It outweighs all the bad. Let me know if you guys can relate to this if you are also chronically online. I feel like there are good and bad things that come with it. The first thing, let's talk about the good. The good thing is I know so much. I love that there are so many topics that I know about. There are so many people who exist in the world that for some fucking reason I know about. And it's just fun. It's interesting. It does help you kind of feel connected to other people because I feel like I know about certain people or certain communities and things that exist that I have no actual part in. I'm not a part of these communities. I don't involve myself in anything that these people involve themselves in. I am just an online spectator, so I know about it. With that comes with me knowing a little bit about their drama, their personal life, their business practices, their morals. Do they have a criminal record? Or at least one that is known to the public? And that's why it's all so bad, because it ruins so many things for you. It ruins the fun out of situations because you know the bad details about it. It ruins the awe that you have for these people that you look up to because you know all the horrible things that they've done. It also ruins the excitement when your friends are excited. Oh, I hate when I'm a party pooper. I'm trying to stop unless I feel like it really needs to be said. Like if somebody is supporting someone who I think is a danger to society. But there are so many times that one of my friends will be like, oh, I love this influencer, or I love this artist, or I love so-and-so. And I'm like, do you know what they said about women? Do you know the way that they were speaking about victims of XYZ? Do you even realize how abusive they were to their partner 20 years ago? And it's all this shit that, yeah, some of it doesn't matter, but some of it kind of matters. But it's more why do I know this? It's not necessarily my business to know this, but I do know it and I'm happy to know it. I think about this all the time, low key, because sometimes I get mad when people support individuals or organizations that I deem not good. That I'm like, don't you know what this corporation did 20 fucking years ago to its employees? Are you serious? People don't know this shit because they're not chronically online. And I need to remember that. Let's take a hit. If you're like, Danny, you're smiling so much. Why are you so smiley right now? Because I feel like I look pretty. I have to call myself out though. A lot of people be like, you're addicted to the internet. You're addicted to your phone. You're addicted to social media. You're addicted to YouTube. Yeah, I am, Bethany. Now what? Now where do we go from there? I don't care. There are whole ass people addicted to crack cocaine. You're worried about me getting a good giggle because I'm watching an innocent video of a day in my life, what I eat in a fucking day. Honestly, the only time the addiction really bothers me is when I feel there's nothing to watch and then I go crazy. That's when it bothers me the most, is when I'm I've seen all of this. I will say it's not that I've seen every single thing on YouTube. There's always something to watch, but it's not always hitting. Bitch, we have to talk about the community aspect though that comes with being chronically online. There are so many different types of communities and subgenres, and I love every bit of it. Whether you're referring to community as in an actual online community, whether you're part of a Facebook group or the comment section of a certain person's YouTube channel where a lot of people who will do lives on YouTube, or I suppose Twitch streaming as well. And where it's the community that's always commenting live and it's the same people always commenting, you kind of get to know each other. Whether it's community like that, or people that you've ended up actually meeting online and then met in real life, or whether it's community in the sense of the language that is used, the interests. When you're in a social setting and a certain person is wearing someone's merch or using a certain type of language that you're like, bitch, do you watch Trixie Mattel? And even if it has nothing to do with people who you actually know in real life or see in person, just knowing that there is an online group of people that are interested in the same stuff that you're interested in, it makes me feel great. I love human connection, no matter what kind of human connection it is, whether it's in person, online, telepathically. Ooh, that one's kind of fun. Let's do it right now. Did you get that? Did you get the message I was sending you? Did you hear that I was saying quesadilla? So yeah, I love the community aspect. I also love the education aspect. I love that there are so many things I can learn about and become not even necessarily a pro, but almost a pro, almost an expert at. For free. I was in high school watching Juicy Star 07, Makeup by Tiffany D, Graveyard Girl. Girl, I was learning how to do my makeup like nobody's business. I was going to school. I was like, sorry, I have the Sigma brushes. This is the Mr. Bunny collection from the Sigma brush collection. So you probably don't know what that is. I'm like, I need a kabuki. Also, with that education comes awareness. There were so many things that I was just aware on, so I can be more proactive going forward with who do I want to support? Where do I want to spend my money? What do I want to give my time and attention to? Who should I not give my time and attention to? Because I absolutely do not want to support them and I do not want to help them be uplifted financially or on a societal level in any way, shape, or form. Like, honestly, just for example, I was young when Jeffree Star was like on and popping and very popular before the like cancellation, even though it's like feels like nobody actually gets canceled. You know what I mean? But he got exposed for being horribly, violently racist. Allegedly, bitch. And I guess these new age kiddos either don't know or they forgot. I didn't forget. I was chronically online, so I didn't forget. I won't support. And that's why I enjoy being chronically online, because I can make informed decisions. Let's take another hit. I don't know, you guys. I have no plans to chill with being chronically online. I get not like horribly made fun of, but jokingly made fun of for it quite a bit. I always have. Like, personally, I've been a YouTube kid since I was young. I know probably a lot of us watching this have. Like, that is my platform of choice. If I could only choose one, social media or any like type of media or website or app to use and consume content from, it would have to be YouTube, because like that is my bread and butter, baby. I have just found so much connection, community, and like education and just like wonderful growth in my life from being chronically online that I just feel like it outweighs the bad. But whenever people like come at me for it and drag me lovingly, not too much now, I will cry. It's funny because it's like, no, you're not wrong. I shouldn't know this much about certain people or their lives or the internet or the world. You're totally right. But baby, I'm not going to stop. I love this shit. I love it. And when I meet somebody else who matches my level of being chronically online, I'm like, together we will take over the fucking world. Like, together we will sit down and have a 24-hour conversation about every single thing going on the internet right now. And I love it. Point is basically, I am chronically online, I am aware, and I have no plans to stop. I think that's fine. I think that's okay. Be responsible. Be healthy with it. Let's take a hit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers. I literally just put out a video saying like, oh, I hope we get to 2,000 soon by the end of the year. We literally already did. It's not even December. We already did it. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma, and as always, stay high.